Hey, Amy, did you finish your work?
Hey, Henry. You went there today, didn't you?
Yes, I went to the bank, but it didn't work out.
Oh, really?
I'm a business owner, right? I've only been in business for a few years, so they thought my income was unstable.
I see.
So the banker said that you might be a better candidate to borrow money.
Me?
Yeah, even if we both pay back the loan in the end, it might be quicker to get a loan that way.
Well, that might be true, since my income is more stable.
You want a house, right? And you can put a down payment on it now, right? I have a vision of the future.
A vision?
Yeah, I know it's a bit cliched, but we are going to get a white dog. And we're going to have a child. And I'm going to play catch in the yard with my child.
Our child? Future.
Of course, our child. What else is there but your future with me? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'll go talk to the bank next time.
Thanks. I'll buy something for dinner tonight. And we'll go see that movie we've been wanting to watch.
I'll go get some drinks and then I'll be back home. I heard from the bank today. I got approved, and they want to talk about the next step.
Great. I think I'm going to get a new client this month.
I see. So you're busy then?
Yes, I am. So can I just put my name on the joint loan and then go home?
Okay. Thank you. Are you going to be home late again?
Yeah. I'm staying overnight at the office. I'll go directly to the bank tomorrow. Well, it's over. It's finally over.
Henry, what's over?
Repayment. The house loan.
What?
Today was the last day to pay off the loan.
Well...
So life with you is over.
What? I'm not following you here.
I'm talking about divorce.
What are you talking about? We paid off the mortgage and get a divorce?
That was a plan.
Plan?
Yeah, I told you about my dream. Well, I lied a little bit when I said it was with you. But I wanted a house. But a loan is still a loan, right?
Well...
I didn't want to go into debt, and I didn't want to lose my money.
What an excuse.
Anyway, we're going to get a divorce, so I'd like to submit divorce papers tomorrow.
I don't remember signing anything. Did you forge my signature?
You're going to sign it today.
There's no way I can sign it without any kind of discussion.
Don't worry. I'll put you in a situation where you have no choice but to sign it.
Forcing me to write? You've already said a lot of terrible things. What's worse?
I'm proud of you for paying off the loan in 15 years. You paid off the mortgage earlier than planned. You worked very hard.
About that?
I knew you'd come into a large sum of money on a regular basis. I'm glad I convinced you to pay off the mortgage.
You're glad? It's the money I inherited from my grandfather and parents.
Don't be so puffed up. I'm grateful to your grandfather and parents for leaving you money. You have no use for it now that I've made the mortgage payment. This house is mine, so get out now.
What do you mean it's yours? I paid for it. It was in joint ownership, right?
No, it wasn't. You're just the one who had to pay back. From now on, I'm living in here with another woman.
I knew you were cheating on me. I knew something was suspicious.
You thought I was in love with you? With that face? Don't make me laugh.
I knew you had a lot of other women before. I thought you chose me when we got married.
You're dreaming. You thought I chose you? Are you serious?
Because that's what marriage is all about, isn't it?
No. Think about who I am. I just married you to suck all the money out of you.
That's terrible.
Look in the mirror and see how ugly you are.
What about property division? If you've been unfaithful, you'll have to pay alimony too.
That's why I said don't ask for money based on your face.
My face has nothing to do with it.
It does. Only beautiful women and handsome men are allowed to want money.
What kind of logic is that?
Think about it. You gotta spend your last 15 years with a handsome man. Don't you think it was a good time?
You think I had a good time?
You felt superior by my side when we went out, didn't you? I took you to nice restaurants once in a while.
It was less than once a year, and I paid most of the living expenses because your business wasn't going well.
Of course you had to pay. You're lucky you married me, right? Thank you for marrying me.
That's really terrible.
I'll tell you what. Let's put the past aside and talk about the future. Sign a divorce paper saying you don't want a share of the property and you don't want alimony.
I don't want to. It's too miserable to be dumped like this and not even get any money.
You're making enough money to pay off the mortgage of the house, aren't you? Why don't you start earning again?
How do you think I've been trying so hard to balance work and family?
I don't care what you think. You're just a repayment machine. Well, you did a good job, I'll give you that.
I would never sign anything, not even divorce papers.
Well, then you're stuck in that room for the rest of your life.
What?
You're in the bedroom, right?
I'm a little under the weather. I was just lying down. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I came all the way home to have you sign the divorce papers.
Are you home now?
Why don't you open the door?
It won't open.
I locked it from the outside.
You're kidding, right?
Even when you get hungry or when you need to go to the bathroom, you're stuck there. It's just like a real hell.
Please, let me out.
Why don't you kick it open? You know, I remember you wanted your room to be soundproof. Good luck.
I thought you wanted me out of here as soon as possible.
You'll have to sign for it before I kick you out, won't you? I know you'll give up soon because you're claustrophobic.
The minute you lock me in, I'm done. Please, just get me out of here.
So, you're going to sign it?
Okay, I'll do it. Just open the door.
No, I'll slide the papers in from the bottom of the door. You sign it and slide it back. I'll open it when I'm sure.
I'll write anything down. Just hurry up. I can't breathe.
Because you said you didn't want any stairs. I ended up having a one-story house. I really wanted to have a second floor.
I signed it.
Okay, I'll make sure it's legitimate.
Do whatever you want.
Don't take any of the furniture or appliances you bought. It's all mine.
Okay, I don't want anything. Open it.
No, I'll open it in half an hour. Until then, you need to reflect.
How am I supposed to be sorry?
What's that?
What?
Because of what you just said, plus 30 minutes.
Oh no, an hour?
That's right.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, so get me out of this room. My name is Amy. I'm 38 years old. I got married when I was 23. My husband, a business partner, the type of guy everyone envied, asked me to marry him. I thought it was a scam or something. He treated me kindly and never asked me for big money while we were dating. He always came back to me, even when there were other women in his life. I decided to marry him even though I was worried about him. But after we got married, I had doubts about our life together. There were times when he was just nice to me. But other than that, I worked hard to maintain our life together. And yet, he threatened me like this, forced me to sign divorce papers, and I was thrown away like garbage. What was the point of the last 15 years? By the time we bought the house, my grandfather's inheritance came in, and a few years ago, my father's inheritance came in. I spent my grandfather's inheritance to pay off the mortgage as Henry advised. However, when it came to my father's inheritance, he told me to pay back earlier. I asked him why he was in such a hurry to pay it back when we could just pay it back slowly. He said that it would be safer for both of us to have a place to live for our future. He always said it was for our future. But I had a vague sense of what he was doing at the time. It seems that he brought in a mistress right after I left for work. I knew how long they had been together. He took all kinds of precautions and seems to think everything was fine. I'm sure there would be a reckoning, and that I would never forgive him for ruining my life. They could just enjoy it at best until I was ready.
Hey, where do you live now?
What? Are you interested in me?
I'm not interested in you. I'm interested in your money.
You haven't changed at all.
I took care of you for 15 years. I should get paid for it, right?
I took care of you, you know.
And stalking me and my girlfriend?
Why would I be stalking her? How much do you think you're worth?
No, I don't know what you do out of jealousy of my happiness.
You're aware of the terrible things you've done.
Huh? I didn't do anything terrible. I showed you the dream. It's your personality I didn't like. And my girlfriend is more psychologically damaged from you stalking around. So you should pay for that.
I didn't do anything.
You can go to the police if you want. Go to jail and pay $10,000. Take your pick.
You don't have any proof. I didn't do anything.
I have proof. There's definitely a stalker.
If you're going to go that far, fine.
I know. You still got a lot of money, don't you? Last time I saw you, you were coming out of the real estate office.
So?
That company doesn't rent out houses. They sell them. If you didn't have money, you wouldn't go there.
You didn't share the property, and you have your own bank account. Unlike me, you should have plenty of money since you didn't pay any bills.
My girl said she didn't want furniture and appliances that had your smell on them. I had to replace everything. That's why the money is gone.
That's your business. Did you get rid of my old furniture too?
It didn't bring me any money at all.
I would rather have them than sell them.
I don't have time for stupid chit-chat with you. Just transfer the money.
I can't right now.
Huh? Why not?
You could at least do me a favor for the last time. I finally want to get my life in order.
Well, you're going to use the money to set up a foundation for your life. And in the meantime, you're going to earn money to get the money ready, right? I'll wait as long as you give it to me, but sooner rather than later.
Well then, text me again.
Damn, that's why ugly and stupid people are so bad.
Hey, how are you doing? I don't know if you've noticed yet. I thought you were kind of smart, you know? Even though you're a woman chaser, but you're smart, and you have common sense, don't you?
What is it? Is it about money?
But if you're a woman chaser, you must be sloppy with money too. You should check your mail every day.
What are you talking about? You're not worth a damn, except when you talk about giving me money. Why don't you go make some money while you're at it?
You're the one who's got to stop this. There's absolutely no reason why I should give you money. Go check the mail. There's something in the mail that has something to do with your happiness.
Huh? Hold on. What is this?
A demand letter.
What? What's it for?
The house you live in.
What is this amount of money? Payment? I don't have this kind of money.
Then we'll foreclose on the house.
Huh?
You've been behind on your loan for several months, so it's time for you to get out.
What? What do you mean?
Do you know the balance of the loan?
There's no balance. You paid off the whole thing.
We've had the loan for 3 years since I bought the place. I paid $1,100 each month, but that's it.
Huh? That's a lie, right?
So, you have a good amount of loan balance left.
Hey, quit joking. I did the math, okay?
Well, that's the reality. Please do your best to pay it. It was in our joint name, so it looks like I could have easily made it mine. But the loan will come with it, of course.
Don't be ridiculous. I divorced you because I thought the mortgage was over. You tricked me.
I didn't trick you. It was a selfish mistake. And you divorced me on your own, didn't you?
What's going to happen to me now?
Go through your mail. Did you get the notice of forfeiture of interest?
Well, yes.
That means you have to pay it back in one lump sum.
Huh?
It means that you no longer have the right to pay the mortgage in installments. Do you understand? Can you pay the balance in one lump sum?
Of course not.
You've been spending money like it grows in a tree. Have you received a notice of subrogation?
There is no such thing.
I think it's probably on its way. When you receive it, it means that the creditor will change from the bank to the debt collector. You will have to pay them back from now on.
What?
Your sensitive girlfriend can't stand being in that house, can she? You can't pay them, can you? Of course you can't. That's why people put their houses up for auction.
I have to sell it?
If you want to live there, pay for it, but in one lump sum.
I can't. Why did this happen?
We bought the house together, so I was obligated to pay half of it.
Seriously? Then pay up quickly. You're the woman with money.
But you know what? Someone forced me to sign a divorce paper, right? A document that says there will be no division of property.
What?
I heard that the loan is also subject to property division. Thank God.
That piece of paper is invalid.
Didn't you make sure it was legitimate? It can't be undone now.
Seriously?
Well, I wanted alimony, but at most, I could only get $20,000. Considering the loan, it was better to waive the property division in alimony. I was right.
So you were right.
It was really painful to be locked in, though. But I've been able to use that anger to get me this far.
What do you mean?
I quit the company and started my own business.
You're a business owner now?
I wanted to do something with my father's legacy, so I opened a wine bar, my father's favorite.
Is it profitable?
Thankfully, it's a big success. I've been posting on social media that I've been going out there and buying stuff, and it's been great.
Give me the money.
Why the hell would I do that?
You said you'd sort out the money and give it to me.
I said, wait a little bit. I never said I'd pay you.
Huh? You did something that people don't like, so it's normal to apologize, right?
There's no reason to accuse me of stalking her.
Huh?
Sure, I've been looking into you guys, but the stalker you're talking about isn't me. Someone else was looking into you guys as well.
Huh? If not you, then who?
Her ex-fiancé. You two were very much alike. He tracked down the place to sue her for marriage fraud,
Excuse me?
Why don't you just give up? You lose the house and probably her as well. She just went out with 2 people at the same time and chose you with a big house.
She's not that kind of woman. She's more about love than money.
Bullshit. How could you think that she's not after money when you are? Oh yeah, and I had to get alimony too, so I had to look into it.
You signed a waiver of alimony.
That was between you and me. Her name was not in writing.
She doesn't have any money. She's a healthy woman who takes care of the house during the day and supports me.
You don't know anything.
Don't know what?
She's been scamming people she met on social media.
Huh?
She said she'd meet them in person after getting to know them on social networking sites. It's a vicious way of sucking as much money as possible. My mother is sick and I can't pay my phone bill, so I won't be able to contact you. And then, she takes money from them.
What?
She keeps lying to everyone. She makes herself look vulnerable and even flirt with the idea of marriage. She made a lot of money for sure.
How do you know all that?
A customer at the bar was complaining that he was cheated. He showed me the pictures of her. I was surprised to see that she looked exactly like your girlfriend. Then, one of the other customers told me that it's a scam. That's all the rage among young people these days.
If she can make that much money, she'll pay back the loan, right?
I don't think so. I'm going to report her to the tax office.
Huh?
She definitely doesn't pay taxes. She'll lose more than half of her money in taxes.
You know, how much more do you have to go through to be on my way?
Oh, it's okay. I'm done. Bye.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I'm done.
You have nothing more to say?
No.
Wait a minute. I still have something to say.
I'm blocking you. Thank you for your time. I wasn't sure if it would work out, but I'm glad it turned out the way I wanted. We talked about the mortgage on the house, and she still didn't pay it. The ex-fiancé also asked for alimony, and she ran out of money too. They settled at court instead of going to the police. They were both dirty with money and never seemed to come to the conclusion that they would support each other. As a result, they auctioned off the house and moved out. The document I was forced to sign was originally written by me. It is invalid because I was forced to sign it. However, I left it as it was because it was convenient for me. It was my fault too for thinking that I could buy a house and have a happy life, knowing he was after another woman. From now on, I'm going to trust my instincts and take care of the places where I can smile. Henry was only trying to make it look like he was doing well at work after all. I guess the blame for his past behavior is now being spread around. He has lost the company's trust and is no longer working and has no income. According to my sister-in-law, who had been a good friend of mine as a wife in the same position, told me he came for help. She let him stay at her place, but soon realized how he looks down on women. He was kicked out of her place too. Now I'm enjoying working at the bar with many good customers. I'm having a good time being my true self. I want to live my life for myself, not for someone else anymore.
Amelia, I just want to check something. Your father's company was taken over by my son, wasn't it? Why are you asking about that out of the blue? My father is still the president of the company. Please don't say crazy things. So, does that mean you're the next president? Well, that's fine anyway. Huh? Please stop talking nonsense. Who told you that information? I visited your house yesterday to see my son. That's when I heard about it. You visited our house? Are you telling me that you went in without permission? If you're coming, you should have told me in advance. My son was home since it was his day off, so it doesn't matter. You're just being paranoid, aren't you?
I was working.
Don't you dare to talk back to me.
I have a very serious question. Did my husband say that he was going to be the president of my father's company?
No, he didn't. We found a note in your working space.
I can't believe you went into my working space without permission. Did you ransack the house?
Of course not. Do you think I'm some sort of thief? We're family, so it's normal to enter each other's houses without permission.
Please don't do that. Even though we are family, it's an invasion of privacy.
That's not important right now. What's more important is what the note said. I saw that it said the next president will come from my heir. It must be my son, Warlock, am I right?
I just made a note on the phone conversation I had with my father. It's confidential outside the company. Even though you are my mother-in-law, I can't tell you any more than that.
I need to know everything related to that. Warlock is one of my family members who works for the company. He's on the list of candidates for the next president, isn't he? I have to hear at least that much.
As I just told you, I can't talk to you because you are an outsider. I really can't.
Well, by how you say it, I can tell that Warlock will be the next company president. Isn't that right?
Please stop prying. I can't tell you anything about that.
There are 4 of my relatives working in the company, including you and Warlock. Then it's obvious that my son will be the next president, isn't it?
Can we stop talking about this? I can't divulge any information.
No, we need to continue talking. You don't have any male siblings, do you?
I have 2 younger sisters for your information.
It's impossible for a woman to take over the company. That means the only male heir is Warlock.
Please stop speculating and saying strange things. I can't tell you anything, no matter what.
From that reaction, it seems that I was right about most of the things. I'm glad to hear that.
Please give me a break. If you don't have any other business, can we end our conversation here?
Maybe I should ask Warlock for an overseas trip next time. I want to go to Italy again.
It seems that you don't want to listen to what I say.
If it happens, I might as well carry out that plan. Yeah, let's do that.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it now. See you later.
My name is Amelia. I'm 35 years old and currently working for a major company owned by my father. 5 years ago, I met and married Warlock, who is the same age as me. He is unreliable and somewhat dangerous, but I thought he was cute just the way he was. I still feel the same way even now. However, I always have a hard time dealing with my mother-in-law. Today, while I was at work, she entered the house without permission, even though she had my husband's permission, and even ransacked my room. I tried to warn her, but she wouldn't listen to me. However, I later regretted that I had underestimated Fanny, my mother-in-law.
I'm sorry to inform you, but I've filed for your divorce.
What? Was that really necessary after all this time? Besides, your husband passed away last year. So shouldn't you have filed the marriage termination papers at that time?
What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous. I'm grateful to my husband for leaving me a lot of inheritance. There's no way I'm terminating that now.
Wait a minute. Then whose divorce papers did you file?
You and Warlock. It's obvious, right?
Huh? Why?
Since Warlock has become the president of the company, I don't need you anymore. I want you to proceed with the divorce. What on earth are you talking about? I don't know where to begin. You have a harsh personality, and to be honest, I didn't like you. But I put up with it because you're the president's daughter. I'm glad that I can finally let that go now. I knew that you didn't like me, but you're being too arrogant, you know. Shut up! All I want is my son. Even this house belongs to us, mother and son, from today. I've always dreamed of living together with my son. No way. We've just completed our move into the high-rise where you and Warlock live. I'm a fast worker, aren't I? You're so selfish. This house is in Warlock's name, right? Then it shouldn't be strange for his mother to live together. Do you have a problem with that? As you know, I live here too. What were you thinking? Moving out without consulting me? I mean, you're already divorced from Warlock, so it's time for you to move out. I don't think having a discussion in advance with you is necessary. Fanny, please listen. Have you heard about the crime of forging documents? What is that? Do you mean it's a crime to write something without permission? That's right. It's against the law to make a divorce decree without the permission of the persons concerned. If you contact the authorities immediately, it is possible to revoke it. But I went there together with Warlock, so I have his permission. Seriously? He's been thinking about divorcing you for a long time. I wonder why you didn't notice. Gosh, that's unbelievable. Knowing how Warlock feels, are you still going to keep saying that you don't want to divorce him? You're pathetic. I don't know what to do. You have no choice anyway. Warlock and you are strangers now. I've sent your stuff to your parents' house, so don't worry. I can't believe you did this while I was working. This is just too much to bear. I don't like your personality, but in case you don't know, I'm grateful to you, okay? Thanks for being a stepping stone for my son to become the company's president. I'm sincerely indebted to you. Anyway, I'll discuss this with Warlock once. There's a lot of confusion here. You can talk it over, but don't come back to the high-rise, okay? I won't forgive you if you do something annoying like that. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'll call Warlock over to the cafe and we'll talk. Oh well, why don't you do whatever you want? See ya! It's been a week since your divorce. I know you're not over it. I just want you to stop obsessing over Warlock. Don't worry. I'm already over it. We talked about it, and I didn't go to the authorities to cancel the divorce. You're lying. Every day, Warlock says that he's going to see you. It's true that he comes to my parents' house every day. I knew it. You're going around calling your ex-husband and trying to get him to cancel the divorce. Can you explain the current situation to me? I think you misunderstood. Your son is begging me not to divorce him. I don't think so. Warlock wanted a divorce. I don't see a single reason why he's going to your parents' house. Stop taking advantage of my son for your own good. You know what? Stop running off on your own without knowing what's going on. How rude! Warlock said that he wants to divorce you. Also, it's a fact that he's going to be the company's president. I know everything. I wonder why you said that. As a matter of fact, Warlock won't be the president of our company. That can't be true. I saw the note you left with my own eyes. Instead of taking over the company, he's unemployed now. What are you talking about? That's impossible. Think about it carefully.
In the days before the divorce, you entered our house several times without permission. Each time you came to our house, Warlock was there, wasn't he? Don't you think it's strange?
Which part of that was strange? My son just happened to take a day off from work when I visited him.
Our company is closed on Saturdays, Sundays, national holidays, New Year's, and summer holidays. We are on business during weekdays. And yet, Warlock was home.
What? I don't understand.
Moreover, don't you think it's strange that he hasn't been going to work every day these days?
I think he was just using his paid leaves. I mean, he's the company's president, so he doesn't have to come to the office, right?
You're wrong. Even if he were the company's president, it's impossible for him to take day off so often on weekdays, even if he uses his paid leaves.
Wait a minute. I'm getting more confused.
Let me explain it to you step by step. Please listen carefully. First of all, Warlock was fired from our company 6 months ago.
What? Why?
He was a habitual slacker. He skipped work whenever he found time and didn't do a very good job at all. Our company can't keep a lazy person as an employee.
Anyone would take a little time off to relax. Are you telling me that the company doesn't allow the employees to take a break?
In Warlock's case, it went too far. It wasn't even in the category of taking a break. He said that he went to visit a client, but he ended up gambling at a casino. Because of that, he once forgot to visit an important client.
No way. There's no way my son would do such a thing.
I know he was unreliable and not serious about his work to begin with. I used to go together with him when I was in the same sales department.
Really?
But 6 months ago, I had to leave the sales department. That's when his slacking off habit worsened.
Then that means you're the cause too, right?
Of course not. Warlock is already 35 years old. I think it's normal for him to do his job on his own.
No, I don't think you should leave him by himself, knowing that he can't do his job without help. You were his wife, weren't you?
I've been appointed as an executive director, so there's no way I can follow up on the work of the sales department.
What did you say?
I was appointed as an executive director. Before that, I was the head of the sales department. My father nominated me for the position, so I was promoted. You didn't hear about this?
No, I didn't. By any chance, are you the company's next president?
I've told you many times, but I couldn't go into details because it's a company secret.
But an executive director is a pretty important position. Don't you think so?
I can't tell you anything about it. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Then why didn't you tell me about that at an early stage?
I didn't think it was a good idea to tell you that your son is unemployed if he didn't tell you.
Then at least tell him that you've become the executive director. I'm your mother-in-law.
I thought you hate me. That's why I didn't tell you, because I knew that you wouldn't be interested in me.
I can't believe this is really happening. Warlock is unemployed and you're one of the board members? I'm speechless.
I've warned Warlock many times not to slack off. I've also given him proper guidance and training. But there was no room for improvement with him. So we had no choice but to have him quit the company. Please understand.
But why did he accept my offer of divorcing you when he was in such a state?
It turns out that what he wanted was the high-rise where we lived, and his father's inheritance.
My husband's inheritance?
He thought that he was going to have the high-rise as part of his share of the property, and if he lives there with you, he'll also benefit from his father's inheritance. With those, he was thinking that he'll have no trouble making ends meet after the divorce.
So that's why he accepted my proposal so easily, even though he was unemployed? How foolish of him.
However, after discussing the matter with me, various miscalculations and misunderstandings came to light. Then, he told me that he doesn't want a divorce.
I didn't know that.
What did you tell Warlock when you asked him to divorce me?
I just told him that he should leave you because of your harsh personality. Why did you ask that?
Did you talk to him about who's gonna be the next president?
Warlock agreed to the divorce before I could even talk about that.
That's why I told him about your misunderstanding. That's when he realized that he was relying on me financially since he was unemployed and finally started to get impatient.
But was that enough to make him impatient? We still have a house, so it's not like that he's suddenly going to be in trouble. That's strange. You must have some kind of a plan, don't you?
As for the high-rise, I bought it in one lump sum before I got married. Unfortunately, Warlock can't live in it because it's not subject to property division.
Didn't you buy that after you got married? I thought the two of you went to a real estate agent to look for a new house while you were engaged.
We did think about a new house, but my house is quite spacious, and we decided it would be a shame to let it go.
So you and my son continued to live there?
That's right. And then, when Warlock finally understood that if we're divorced, he would be homeless and jobless, he thought that it would be a bad idea to move on with the divorce under the current circumstances. So he is now begging me to cancel the divorce. After all, he's going to be kicked out of the high-rise.
I can't believe I misunderstood everything. Oh my God.
Sorry to hear that.
I apologize for being selfish. Please don't divorce Warlock.
It's too late, Fanny. You and your son are really just like each other.
I can't believe I can't even live in that high-rise, and my son is jobless. Thank you so much for supporting Warlock until this day. I really hope that you'll continue to do the same.
Don't make me laugh. Even though you've apologized to me, things won't change.
You knew Warlock's personality before you married him. You wanted to support him, right?
I thought he was cute at first because he was unreliable and a bit of a mess. I'm the eldest daughter, so I have a caring personality.
Then you should continue to love him. And me too.
Why do you expect me to take care of you and Warlock after what you've done to me? That's impossible, of course.
I've sold my house since I thought I was going to live in the high-rise. What am I supposed to do now?
You got a lot of inheritance from your husband, right? Besides, you're a pensioner, so why don't you do your best to make ends meet?
I can't do that. That's why I moved out. You should have guessed.
Are you kidding me? Did you spend all of your husband's inheritance?
Well, something like that.
Well, you said before that you wanted to go back to Italy again, but looks like you've been traveling overseas so much that you've run out of money.
I was just so happy because I suddenly got a lot of money. I went on a cross-country tour of Europe and also a gourmet tour of Korea. Before I knew it, my balance turned to zero. So please, don't give up on me.
Give me a break.
On top of that, I even got a bill for the property tax on my house. I thought it was impossible to live on my pension alone. That's when I found out that Warlock might take over your father's company.
Strictly speaking, that was your own mistake. Isn't that what you deserved?
Don't say that. It was a ray of light for me. That's why I was going to make him divorce you and keep his earnings to myself. I never thought this would happen.
If you had consulted me in the first place, I would have helped you a lot. Looks like you never listened to anyone.
Then help me now.
I don't want to do that. I'm not sure I'm ready to forgive you after what you've done to me. So, you don't even love my son anymore? My feelings have completely cooled off after this incident. I wonder if someone's feelings can change that easily. Warlock said he felt inferior and desperate because his wife had got a promotion and he was unemployed. But that doesn't mean I can go back with someone who can decide on divorce so easily. But you said you have a caring nature, didn't you? Why don't you take care of me and my son as your hobby? It will be fun. Please don't say anything without thinking in advance. It's not the same as taking care of someone you love. Oh no, then what should I do? Please think about that on your own. As for the high-rise, we are preparing to sell it, so please leave as soon as possible. Please take care of your own son from now on. Don't abandon us! Help us! You are our only hope, Amelia! After that, I also proceeded with the sale of the high-rise and got rid of my mother-in-law and ex-husband. The last time I saw my mother-in-law and ex-husband, they were crying like babies. How embarrassing. My ex-husband was coming to my parents' house every day, so I warned him that if he came again, I would report him to the police. As a result, he got scared and stopped doing that. And then, time passed. I was nominated by my father to be the next president of the company. And now, I'm working hard every day so that I can manage the company properly. My days are so busy that I have a newfound respect for my father. I have not been in contact with my mother-in-law and my ex-husband since then. Rumor has it that my ex-husband has not been able to find a new job. He kept changing his job since he's not capable to work at the same place for a long term. The property division that I gave him as a last mercy seems to have been used up immediately. Now they are living in poverty with only my mother-in-law's small pension. I tried to do everything I could, but it can't be helped. I feel bad about the way we parted, but from now on, I will forget about those two and try to do my best for the company and my own happiness. Good morning, Julia. We have returned from our honeymoon. I'm finally going to start my marriage life with Kai. I'm sure there are things I'm not good at as a wife, but I'm going to do my best. Huh? Are you texting me some joke right after you returned from your trip? Excuse me? I never intended to accept you as my daughter-in-law. I attended the wedding only for Kai. It was never for you. So please don't get the wrong idea. Oh, I want to have a good relationship with you, Julia. Now that I'm married to Kai, you're important for me too. Stop it. You're making fun of me, aren't you? What do you mean? I'm not making fun of you. I didn't graduate from a smart school like you. I didn't get good grades like you. I didn't get a job at a famous company. My husband already passed away, so I know you're looking down on me and making fun of me. I never thought about you like that. You are very important to me. I guess you became a good liar if you were smart in school. You better remember that I will not be fooled by your cheap words. I don't consider you as my family. Rose, are you out? Hi, Julia. Yes, I'm on a business trip. Huh? Are you leaving Kai home alone again? No, this time we both happen to be away on business trips. You're still working all the time, aren't you? Well, you built a house, so I guess you guys have to work hard. Yes. By the way, I'm at your new house right now. What? You are? What on earth are you doing? I was wondering if the leaves have been falling in your yard lately. What do you mean? Well, it's getting cold these days, so I thought it would be perfect to have a bonfire in the yard. I thought it would be a good idea to clear away the fallen leaves at once, you know? Then the wind was so strong that the house was caught on fire. What? Are you serious?
The house was on fire, so I guess I burned down your new house.
Wait a minute. Julia, are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. That's why I'm texting you right now. I'm letting you know because I didn't want you to be surprised when you came back.
Julia, what were you thinking coming to our house and starting a bonfire and burning down the house? It's too insane.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't graduate from a smart school like you, and I didn't get good grades like you, so I guess I don't have any common sense. So, you're trying to tell me that I'm a lowlife, right?
That's not what I meant. I just think what you've done is insane.
Whatever. But you said I was family, didn't you? Of course you would forgive me because we are family, right?
Even though you're my mother-in-law, there are things I can forgive and things I can't. You broke into our house without permission, started a bonfire, and caused a fire. That's a crime.
Huh? You are going to make your husband's mother a criminal? I can't believe it.
Julia?
If you're so attached to your new house, why don't you just rebuild it again? You are working hard at a good company and earning a lot of money. So rebuilding a house is no big deal for you, right?
No matter how hard we work, we can't afford to rebuild a new house. Do you have any idea how hard we worked for 3 years to save money?
How would I know?
Kai and I talked about how we wanted to build our own home before we have a baby. We've been working really hard to get that house built. And then, we finally built this house. Burning it down is unforgivable.
I don't need you to forgive me. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell you before it becomes a big fuss.
Julia, you set fire to our house and not a single word of apology?
Don't talk to me like that. I was just making a bonfire to clear away the fallen leaves. Besides, the new house is in Kai's name, right? I'm his mother, so I should be allowed to do whatever I want. I don't need you to tell me what to do.
I've told you many times, this is a crime. Please keep that in mind.
What crime? Don't be silly. Well, if you're going to rebuild, I'll help you with the design, so call me anytime.
Huh? Kai, we're in a lot of trouble.
What's wrong?
I just got a text from your mother. She says the house was burned down.
Huh? Burned down? What are you talking about? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I'm on a business trip too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
According to Julia, it looks like she broke into our yard without permission.
Huh? Why?
She was making a bonfire in the yard to clear away the fallen leaves, and a strong wind blew and set the house on fire.
What? What was she thinking? Does she even understand what she did? Doesn't she realize that's a crime?
I know.
If she knew what she was doing, she wouldn't have broken into our house without permission.
It must be my fault.
Huh?
Actually, I didn't tell you about it, but when I contacted Julia the day after we returned from our honeymoon, she said she doesn't consider me as family. She also said she attended the wedding just for you, and not for me at all.
She said that? Why didn't you tell me about it?
I wanted to be friends with her. I wanted us to be a real family. I thought that she might change her mind eventually, but she didn't. She often spoke harshly to me, and even worse, there was this bonfire.
I didn't know that was happening. I'm sorry I didn't notice.
There's nothing for you to apologize.
So, did she report the fire to the police?
I think there's probably a lot of neighbors there, so I'm sure someone has reported it, but I haven't heard anything yet. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
What should I do? Shall I call the police?
Wait a minute.
Hey, Rose? What are you going to do with that house? Are you going to rebuild it?
We can't rebuild a house that easily.
But it was your dream house, wasn't it? I think it would be better to rebuild it if it's possible. I'm sure you guys are capable of paying it.
We both work, but it was never easy to build a house.
If you rebuild the house, I can take care of the fallen leaves for you. I can clean up quickly by having a bonfire. So, if you ever want to rebuild, just call me anytime.
You caused the fire by having a bonfire at our house. Are you harassing me?
Huh? You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Don't talk to me like that.
But I'm sure you trespass on our private property without our permission. And it's not right to have a bonfire in a residential neighborhood in the middle of a windy day. I can only think of it as harassment.
If you want to think that way, be my guest. That's what I don't like about you.
What?
You always look down on me like you're a big shot.
When did I ever look down on you?
You've been making fun of me the whole time. Just because you graduated from a smart school, got good grades, and got a job at a good company. It does make me want to harass you since you've been looking down on me like that.
Are you relieved that our house burned down?
Huh?
Did it make you feel better?
Yes. It feels so refreshing to see that you're in trouble.
I see. I understand how you feel. I just got back from a business trip in a hurry, so I'm off to see the house. Hi, Julia. I just arrived at our house and nothing has changed.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm here in front of your house too, but you're not here. You must be so shocked that you've lost your mind. Your house has burned to a crisp.
No, it's not. The house is still here, and there's no sign of a bonfire in the yard.
Oh, Rose. Poor little thing. You must be hallucinating. I'm sorry, but your dream home was burned to a crisp in an instant.
I knew something was wrong. My new house is scheduled to be completed next month.
I think you have finally lost your mind. Your dream house is nothing but ash and you're just dreaming. You're pathetic.
I'm serious. My house is not finished yet. I can have Kai to check it out.
Huh? Then what is this house?
It's the home of a complete stranger. I somehow had a doubt about what you've said, so I went to the police to check it out.
Huh?
Fortunately, the owner of the house was out of town and away from home. There were no injuries or anything, but as you predicted, they seemed to be looking for someone who caused the fire.
A stranger's house? No way!
Listen, Julia. If our new house had caught fire, Kai would have been the first to be notified, but I didn't hear anything from him. And I was not notified either. That's why I felt strange when I got the text from you.
The police did not contact you?
Nope.
Maybe you missed the incoming call.
No, I didn't. I checked my phone many times, and I actually visited the police station. I'm certain it wasn't our house.
It can't be. I asked Kai.
About what?
I asked him where the new house is and how it looks like. And as he said, the house had a garage and a balcony.
Julia, there are lots of houses with a garage and a balcony. It's not just our house.
And it was a white house, just like he said.
There are many more white houses. Julia, I think you should turn yourself in to the police immediately.
Why?
Because you burned someone's house to a crisp. What else would you do?
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You set this up to humiliate me, didn't you?
Why would I do such a thing?
You've been disrespecting me all along. You have made fun of me for being low. That's why my existence has become so annoying to you.
Julia, I never once thought of that. I've always wanted to be friends with you, and I've been trying this whole time. It was you who didn't accept that, remember?
Then you should go to the police. You've been trying all this time to get along with me, haven't you? As a daughter-in-law, it's natural for you to protect your mother-in-law. So go to the police instead of me. We're family, so you can do that.
I can't do that. Even if I lied, they would find out in a second. Admitting guilt can lead to a more lenient outcome. Please go to the police as soon as possible.
You are looking down on me after all.
Huh?
You're trying to turn me into a criminal and disconnect me, aren't you? I know what you're thinking. Fine. The owner of the house is Kai, so I'll ask him to take care of it. That boy would never do anything to make me a criminal. I'm sure he will protect me.
I understand. If you think so, go ahead and contact him.
Kai, listen to me. I have fallen into Rose's trap. She is about to make me a criminal right now. Please help me. She told me about it. Mother, what have you done? You've done something terrible. No, I didn't. It's her fault, not mine. Why is it her fault? Because she told me to do it. She told you to do what? Because the new house is covered with fallen leaves. She asked me to help her clean it up. So I went to your new house, but she didn't show up. I had no choice but to make a bonfire to deal with the fallen leaves on my own. And the house caught on fire. It was all her plan. Wait a minute. She had a business trip scheduled for today for a long time. How could she ask you out on a business trip? Well... Besides, what good would it do to her to burn down the new house we've finally built? She was looking forward to it so much. Why would she set it on fire? There's no way she would do that. Enough with the false accusations. There's no way Rose would do such a thing. Kai, why don't you believe me? That woman has looked down on me the whole time. She thinks I'm a lowlife. I'm sure she's trying to get rid of me by framing me as a criminal. How could she do that? She always wanted to get along with you. She even made a room for you so you could move in with us whenever you want. What? My room? That's right. She wanted to be able to take care of you in case something happened. That's how worried she was about your future. There's no way she could burn her new house to a crisp. That's a lie. That woman would never do such a thing. She planned this whole thing to humiliate me. Speak for yourself. I'm sick and tired of you. Don't hurt Rose anymore. And stay away from us. I'm breaking off the relationship with you as of today. Don't ever come near us again. What? Kai, what are you talking about? It's Rose who has to leave. Hey, Rose, what's this all about? Kai broke off the relationship with me. Why are you trying to take away my precious son? Kai was terribly disappointed when he found out what you had done, and he was furious. Well, I guess you deserve it. Huh? It means that we can't be related to someone who commits crimes without a sense of guilt. How dare you say that to me? Since Kai left you, I am no longer your daughter-in-law either. I'm not your family, but I dare to say that you should go to the police as soon as possible. Why should I go to the police? I was just tricked by you. Are you still saying that? You trespassed on someone's private property, and you started a bonfire in their yard. And then you burned the house to a crisp because of your mismanagement. It's only natural that you should go to the police. Huh? Is that a crime? It's a crime. Oh no! The owner of the house is the president of a major company. He built the house for his daughter and her family. He's furious that his house was burned to a crisp. Well, of course he is. The house has just been completed, and now it's burned down. They are so angry that they will do whatever it takes to catch you by any means. Oh, no! There were gloves and plastic bags in the yard, which I think they were used by you. If they take fingerprints, they will find you in no time. And then, what would happen to me? Of course, the police would arrest you.
I don't think you can get away with it.
I just wanted to annoy you. I didn't mean to burn down a house.
Still, since you caused the fire and will be charged for that.
Oh no! If I don't do something, I'll end up behind bars. Rose, please help me.
I can't do that. A crime is a crime. What you did is absolutely unforgivable.
Don't say that. You wanted to live happily with me, didn't you? Then, if you keep this matter a secret, our dream of living in harmony will come true.
How selfish can you be? You could have taken someone's life, and not a single word of remorse. I am a stranger to you now, and I have no intention of helping you. Please turn yourself in to the police.
Rose, I don't want to be a criminal. Please help me.
I will not let you get away with it. I will submit this text to the police as evidence.
What? You're going to do that? I'll let you marry Kai, you ungrateful bastard. After all, I don't approve you.
You and I are strangers now. Say what you want. Well then, I'm off to report this text to the police now.
Rose, wait a minute.
After that, Julia tried to run away, perhaps because she suddenly saw the reality and got scared. Kai rushed to her house and forcibly dragged her to the police. In the end, she was arrested on the charges of trespassing and arson. After the trial, she was given a suspended sentence and did not go to jail. However, the residents of the house where the fire started were waiting for her in great anger. She was required to pay a large sum of money for the fire, and she had to take on a large amount of debt. She had invested all her money in herself and had no savings at all. The owner of the house, the president of a large company, had her work at a place he had designated for her. She was forced to work 2 jobs, one during the day and one at night, and I heard that she's exhausted working her butt off. I heard that she called Kai several times to ask for help. Of course, he had blocked her phone calls, so she never heard from him. She deserves it, since she had committed a crime. We have successfully moved into our new house, which is now complete, and we are living peacefully. We will try to live a peaceful life so that we can have a happy family.
Rachel, I need to talk to you.
Good evening, Amelia. What is it?
You haven't been treating me well lately, have you? You're treating me like I'm not even there.
I don't think so. Is there something that's bothering you?
There are a lot of things that's bothering me. Since you're working, it's normal for you to buy me something, isn't it? How could you put your work first before your family like that?
I work for my family. It is not for you to have luxuries. It's for the whole family.
Shouldn't you at least help me out with the housework on your days off? You should help out a little more too.
But, Amelia, I have to work during the week, and I need some rest on my days off. We live in different households, so I don't think I should be helping you out on my days off.
You are really useless. You could be more considerate of me. You should at least think a little about how hard I'm going through.
Even if you say I should be more considerate, I am doing the best I can. I care about you, you know?
No, that's not enough. You have no idea how hard I've been working.
Amelia, I try my best to be part of the family. I work every day, I do my chores, and I am grateful to you as well.
Then show me more appreciation. For example, buying me a new coat or taking me to a fancy restaurant on the weekend. That's the kind of thing I need.
Amelia, that's just not possible. You have to think about the family budget, and I think you should refrain from extravagance.
All you do is make excuses. You really are cocky.
Amelia, I am doing the best I can. I want to live up to your expectations, but sometimes it is practically impossible.
Then who would understand my hardships? I don't like that I'm the only one who doesn't get rewarded for everything I do for my family.
It's the same for me. I don't want to be asked to do something that is practically impossible.
You have no idea how I feel. I want you to be more attentive.
I understand your feelings, but I also have my limits. I think it is important that we understand each other.
That's enough. You are nothing but a disappointment to me. Rachel, are you still ignoring me? I see you still haven't decided to take care of me.
Amelia, I'm sorry for neglecting to contact you after work. I'm so busy every day.
Well, that's all I am to you. You really are a rude person, aren't you?
It's not like that.
I just want to have a word with you. Is there anything you've been hiding from me lately?
Hiding something from you? Nothing in particular that comes to mind. Please tell me if there's something specific.
Stop lying. Really, this is what I've been talking about. That's what happens when you put your family aside and only focus on your work. Shouldn't you be more concerned about me?
What are you talking about? I think I always care about my family.
Just because you have an income, you just go out spending all of it. I can see that kind of thing, you know? You bought something expensive recently, didn't you?
Something expensive? I don't remember making any big purchases recently. At most, the lunch the day before yesterday, the set meal I wanted was sold out. So I ordered something $1 more expensive. Is that a problem?
That is not what I'm talking about. Just because you are earning money, you think it's okay to just spend it as you please. But that is wrong. You could have cared more about me and let me go shopping.
Then what is it? I am sorry, but I cannot understand unless you tell me. I think I'm managing the family finances well. I do it so that the whole family can be happy.
I see. So you are willing to keep it a secret from me, and you don't even consider it a luxury? I can't believe your attitude. Think about how much I have to put up with you.
Excuse me, but what are you really talking about? I really have no idea what you're talking about. Amelia, I think you must have misunderstood something. I do care about you.
That's enough. As a matter of fact, I know what you are trying to hide. The only reason I bothered to ask was to confirm your intentions.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm really not hiding anything.
I know exactly what you're thinking. Now, excuse me.
Amelia? Wait, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Hi, Mom. Sorry it's been so long. How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Sean.
I've been trying to contact you more often, but I'm quite busy.
You don't have to worry about me. Your father and I are doing well. How are you and Emma?
Yes, we're fine. No problem.
I heard that you guys got busy with work right after you got married.
Well, it's a bit of a mess, but we share the household chores and it's going well. It was hard to get used to at first, but now we seem to have found a system that works for us. You taught me how to do a lot of housework before we got married, and it really helped. I still remember your cooking and cleaning tips from time to time and put them into practice. I really understand what you and Dad used to say, that the secret of a happy working couple is to share the household chores. Especially because I saw Dad take the initiative in helping you with the housework, I naturally felt motivated to do it too. I am so grateful for that. He taught me the importance of housework, and now I realize how much I appreciate it. I feel that by doing housework, Emma and I are able to communicate with each other more often, and I think everything is going well.
I see. I'm glad it helped. By the way, it's wonderful that you and Emma enjoy doing housework together.
Oops, I had to ask you for a favor.
What?
I told you that Emma and I decided to go on our honeymoon for 3 days on New Year's Day, right?
Oh, that's right. She called me about it.
So we decided to go back home as well.
Oh,
Can we stay there from December 30th to New Year's Day?
I don't mind you coming home, but doesn't Emma have to go to her own parents' house?
I heard that her parents usually take a trip to Miami during the year-end and New Year's holidays. So she's planning to shift the time of year to go back to her parents' home.
Oh, I see. If that's the case, I'm all for it. I'll have to prepare a New Year's dinner.
Emma loves your cooking, so she'll be happy. Oh, she says she'll help you out.
I appreciate it, but she doesn't have to do anything tiring before the honeymoon, okay? Please feel free to come stay with us.
She wants to learn the taste of your cooking. Your cooking is special, and she wants to learn from you.
Oh my, that's a nice thing to say.
I'm really happy that you and Emma are getting along so well.
Me too.
See, my grandma is a bit of a... She's like a wife beater.
Hey, don't talk about your grandma like that.
You were being nice to her like that, so it seems to be okay on superficial. But I have a bad feeling that she's going to do something crazy soon.
Well, she loves you, her grandson. I don't think it's likely that any damage will come to you.
I just hope she doesn't hurt you. That's my first priority. Well, I'll be heading straight over there after work on the 30th.
I'll be here. I'll be waiting for you.
Happy New Year. It's early in the new year, but I have something to tell you.
Hi, Amelia. Happy New Year. What is it that you want to tell me?
I knew it. You've been keeping a secret from me.
What? Are you still talking about that? I told you I'm not hiding anything.
Actually, just now, I went to your front door. It suddenly occurred to me that I should talk to you directly.
Oh, really? That was a surprise. If you had told me, I would have let you in. Why did you leave without ringing the doorbell?
I was going to, but I didn't because I no longer had to. I knew right away what you were up to.
Well, then what did you want? Was it something important?
I took the plane tickets from your bag. I figured if you were going to travel, I should be the one to go.
What? You just took it out of the bag like that?
Rachel, I know you were about to leave to go on your trip today. I saw your bag in a suitcase at the entrance, so it was easy to take it. I'm going on that trip. I think you need some rest, don't you?
Please tell me you're joking. Did you really do it?
That's right. I'm about to board the plane. You guys just stay home and rest.
Those tickets are no good. It will ruin our plans. Why would you do that?
I'm going to enjoy my trip. Okay then, I'm going to turn off my phone. I'll call you if anything happens, but for now, I'm going to enjoy myself.
Sean, is your plane ticket missing?
What? Oh, actually, yes. When I woke up this morning and did a final check in my bag, I was sure it was there. But when I got to the airport, there was no ticket. I mean, how do you know about that?
Your grandma took it.
Huh?
She was at my doorstep this morning. She said you left your luggage at the front door just before you left. For some reason, she thought I was going on a trip. So she went through your bag and took out the plane ticket. I just got a text that she got on that plane and her phone was turned off.
What the hell is that? I can't believe it.
The door was locked and I'm sure your dad took the spare key away. Maybe she found his spare key somehow. I'm sorry I didn't notice.
It's not your fault, Mom. I can't believe she would do such a thing. I really don't know what she is thinking. Why did she even think you were going on the trip in the first place?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but I have no idea.
I see. She sometimes has a hissy fit over her own assumptions and blames you. That's probably what happened this time too.
So, what are you going to do now?
Are the plane tickets the only thing that was taken?
Yes, I think so. Probably.
But that alone is a big problem.
I guess you could drive up there, but I wouldn't recommend it because of traffic jams.
That's the thing. I'll give up this time.
It's your honeymoon after all. I'm really sorry.
We could drive there, but Emma gets carsick. A short distance would be fine, but a long distance in the traffic jam during the New Year's holiday would be a disaster for sure. That's why we chose to fly.
I didn't know that. If that's your reason, you probably shouldn't drive there.
Besides, Emma and I have lost our energy. We were looking forward to it, but I can't believe it turned out like this. I'm going to call the hotel to cancel the stay. To be honest, the cancellation fee is going to hurt, but I don't want to go on our honeymoon feeling like this.
Sean, I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I'm going back there once.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. I know you must be tired, so please be careful on your way back.
I'm back! I've had a wonderful time since New Year's Day. After all, this kind of luxury is perfect for me. I've arrived at the airport, so come pick me up.
Amelia, you are in a very good mood. Did something good happen?
Well, of course. After all, thanks to your spending spree, I got a free plane ticket. It made me feel a little rich. I didn't know where the hotel was, so I had to pay for it myself. But I still had a good time. Even though it was for the purpose of stealing your extravagant spree, I really had a good time. I would like to thank you for that.
I didn't plan that trip.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh my God. What have you done?
What? What's the matter?
Did you forget your grandson's big day?
Huh? Sean's big day. What are you talking about?
The plane tickets that you took away belong to Sean and Emma. It's not my ticket.
Huh?
From New Year's Day to today, it was Sean and Emma's honeymoon.
Honeymoon?
I told you about it, but I guess you didn't listen to me at all.
What are you talking about? It's already been 6 months since they got married, and now they're going on a honeymoon?
They've been busy with work, so the only time they could go on their honeymoon was during the New Year's holiday.
Then, what about that phone call I heard?
What?
I heard you talking on the house phone the other day when I visited your house. You said a trip for 2 for New Year's sounds great. So I knew you were going to take that trip. How can you blame your own son and his wife for that? What are you thinking?
I was talking to Emma on that phone.
Huh? You have her phone number and went to the trouble of calling her on a house phone?
My phone had no battery left, so I asked her to call me there that day. That was when she told me that they were going on their honeymoon for New Year's. On the other hand, my husband and I were going to spend New Year's relaxing and watching TV. I was saying that it would be nice to travel alone, just the 2 of us, once in a while.
Then, how do you explain the fact that the plane tickets were in the bedside chest?
What? You went in our bedroom without permission?
It was to keep an eye on you to see if you weren't wasting money. And I found the plane tickets. How are you going to explain that?
Sean and Emma asked me to keep it.
Why would they ask you to keep it?
They said it's because you tend to steal things that don't belong to you. You found out about their honeymoon, and you were insistent that you get the plane tickets. So they asked me to keep the tickets at my place until the day of their honeymoon, just in case.
Are you for real?
If you don't believe me, why don't you ask them? They would tell you the same story.
Then, really?
By the way, Amelia, who are you with now?
What?
When you texted me that you arrived at the station, I immediately contacted your husband.
What?
He said that you came out of the ticket gate with a man who looks familiar.
Wait a minute. I told you to come pick me up.
We're at my uncle's villa right now.
Huh?
I'm with my husband, Sean, and Emma.
What do you mean?
Because of you, they couldn't go on a honeymoon, and I felt sorry for them. I called my uncle, and he said he'd invite us to his villa. It's not that far from our place, so we decided to stay here until tomorrow.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
My husband is staring at me, looking furious.
I see. Well, I heard that he already knew about the affair and was gathering evidence.
No way.
You ruined your grandson's honeymoon to have an affair. What were you thinking?
Well,
I'll make sure to charge you for the stolen plane tickets and the cancellation fees for the trip. They will have another honeymoon during this upcoming summer vacation, so please pay them in full by then.
Wait, I don't have that kind of money. Rachel, I am so sorry. I was wrong.
Why did you do it?
I was jealous. I felt that everyone was ignoring me and I wanted to be accepted.
I don't understand how you could hurt my family for such a reason.
Rachel, I want you to forgive me.
I cannot forgive you. Your behavior should not be forgiven.
How can I get you to forgive me?
First of all, please apologize directly to Sean and Emma. And please return the cancellation fees and the cost of the plane tickets.
I don't have that kind of money.
Then you will have to work to pay them back.
Please help me.
Amelia, you should take responsibility for your own actions. We don't want to be involved in your problems any longer.
I am so sorry.
It is too late. Please reflect on your actions and think about what you are going to do. We have no intention of taking care of you any longer. Later, I found out the details. Amelia's unfaithful partner was, to my surprise, a colleague from her husband's company. A meeting was set up with the wife of the cheating partner and her lawyer. Amelia's husband confronted her with the divorce papers and demanded alimony. She looked like it was the end of the world. They got divorced and Amelia came to our house for help. As a matter of course, we turned her away at the door. She cried and called by name over and over again, but I ignored her. She gave up and went to Sean's house to ask for help as well. But Sean also coldly refused her at the gate. She was in despair. Finally, she had no choice but to move to a cheap, shabby apartment and spent her days working day and night to pay alimony. This was the result of her arrogance and selfishness. No matter how much pain she has to go through, she deserves it. We are both happy with our son and his wife. They are expecting a baby next year, and we are very happy for them.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!